they're looking for someone.
I feel like there's a fake healing movement going on. Seriously, it's a fake healing. What are you doing? Oh, I'm in my healing phase. I'm healing. And she's got 20 dicks. She's got 20 dicks inside her. It's like, listen, don't.
That's how she's healing, isn't it?
Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just please.
That's how she's healing, isn't it? Getting the train, boy.
Why are you single?
There's a fake healing movement because it's, I'm crystals and incense and I'm healing.
The thing is, they have the right ingredients, whether they're using them accordingly. If you can't lie to yourself, and you can't, like you said, look for happiness outside of yourself. If you're really sitting with yourself, whatever makes you feel grounded, whatever makes you feel whole, whatever makes you feel like you know yourself, and you have you're content with being, not that you want to be alone, but you're happy. But if you're trying to use these as like escapisms to distract you, that's when I guess you're complementing the fake healing thing. But yeah, again, these are all things that are quote unquote new concepts for women now. So they don't really know how to, you're just running with the idea of it. You haven't really understood the core of it.
Navigate,
yeah. Don't laugh. I can't deal with him.
Stop the cap.
Listen, exactly. I'm just like, listen, things either make sense or they don't make sense. Sorry, go on.
No, shall I tell you what I think is? And I'm gonna give it to them here. And the reason I say that is because I know stereotypically men and women process their emotions differently.
Right.
So I think how women will process their emotions is this outward thing. So it's like they're projecting like I'm healing, and they'll talk to their girlfriends. Whereas a lot of the time when men have
they'll make TikTok videos about their healing.
Right. Yeah.
Guys were just fucking healing private, bro.
Yeah, we reclude. We go, okay, I need to, do you know what I mean? So maybe there's something in that.
Yeah, because you guys get told from a kid like, oh yeah, be a man.
But the thing is,
don't cry, boys, don't cry.
Yeah, but the thing is, women
for that.
But things with women are a performance sometimes. It's a performance. Like if you look at TikTok and you look at this healing, you see a woman sitting down and she's got all of the incense going and the crystals. And I'm like, why are you filming this?
Yeah, but her cleavage is out. That's why.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the experience that she's experiencing when she's making that video?
Listen, because an experience is personal. It's
you
private.
don't get to tell me what my experience is, though. Just because
it's private.
No, for you.
It's personal and private.
For you.
So everyone must know
it's not about
that you're healing while your cleavage is out. The thing is,
I don't feel like everybody has to know, but if that's what makes you feel good and it's not affecting anybody else, it is about feeling. But that's what how did you get here?
For a woman, that's what I'm trying to say, because women are a slave to their feelings.
Okay.
They're a slave to their feelings. Like women literally, if they feel a certain way, they will literally go with that feeling. Women are a slave to their feelings, where men, they're a slave to logic. They're a slave to things that make sense. So a man, if he's going through some kind of healing situation, generally he's not going to be filming it like, oh, guys, in day 2 of healing.
No, because
it's like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing, bro?
But the thing is, I feel like,
do you know what I mean, kid? Like, it's like
day 2 of healing. You don't see it. You don't see it.
And I went on a walk in the mountains. Like, shut up, bro. Like, chill.
I would argue that a lot of men don't process their feelings at all, and that's not healthy either. You just exclude yourself, repress your feelings, and go back outside, and it's back on the hunt. So you're speaking about two extremes of people who are pretending and people who are not processing. So
I
where
think,
are we going?
and correct me if I'm wrong, I think what Sarah is saying is when you get a girl recording herself on her healing process,
right?
Because if you put something on social media, you're looking for validation,
right? Narcissism.
So and guys or girls, if you put a photo on there, a video on there, you're doing it because you want validation, right? For the content you're putting out.
Mm-hmm.
You want those likes.
Right. So if you're recording yourself doing something, put it on social media, and it's this healing journey, because you're recording it and putting it on social media, we question the intention of why you're doing it.
Yes.
Because if it was really about you healing, whether you put it on social media or not shouldn't matter to you.
I can accept that. I'm saying that as an individual, whether people respond to it doesn't change the fact that you were attempting to heal in that moment.
I agree.
I'm not taking away from you guys are saying about you want the validation, etc., which is fair. We all are now, we want the likes. You want to record everything. You never know, you can blow off a TikTok. Now you're inspiring people to heal. Cool. Right. I'm saying as a person, before when you set up that camera and you put your line, whatever you felt in that moment doesn't have to be fake. It's a thing.
Yeah. It's not saying that.
And if we are in that, like male, female aside, I feel like everyone does that on TikTok or whatever. It's there's just an oversharing
Oversharing.
season. I've
Mhm.
watched videos and been like, oh my gosh, like, why do I know that? Like, that's what you probably should speak to
Why
your
do I
therapist
know
about.
that you had an
So-
orgasm yesterday? Do you know what I mean? It's like,
True.
why do I have to know that?
It's true. It's very true.
That is literally and it's not men coming on saying, yeah, I had a wank yesterday, it was great. It's women saying, oh my God, I got this new sex toy and it's the rose and it made me feel like this. Why do we need
really
to
gets
know
men,
that?
you know, the toy thing really gets men, doesn't it?
No, because the thing is, the toy thing doesn't get me because I know that I can't be replaced by a toy. So you can have all the toys you want, but the toy ain't hugging you at nighttime. The toy's not taking you on a date. The toy's not taking you on a cruise. The toy, so I don't
The
I
toy
don't-
doesn't give intimacy.
Right. I don't feel like a toy is going to stop me from getting close to my woman.
Mm-hmm.
But women feel like this toy is a replacement.
No, I don't think they think it's a replacement. A lot of women, I think, use toys because they're not satisfied in their whatever that sexual experience is. I think there's a big thing with men and women, and even with the girls going to girls thing, intimacy and how you treat a woman's body. Like you said, you guys are brought up watching corn and thinking that that is the way that you do it. And there's a lot of men that haven't gone past that. You've been in it, having situations. I'm like, why? Where and when did you think that this is okay to do this? Sensuality, feeling certain foreplay.
Amen.
Like that is how we are not necessarily penetrative human beings, and not a lot of men know that or how to deal with a woman's body. So the toy comes out because, like, I just had sex with him, but we're gonna have to finish myself
Yeah,
off.
but
That's what it is. That's a lot of women do that.
Do TikTok need to know about it?
No, not necessarily.
Do you know
But
what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm just saying in general, it's important for men to know that it's more than just.
All right, we're gonna round up in a bit.
It's more than that.
But I'm gonna read one more super chat. It says, from Carlton Bate. Societies and families were strong when men married virgins. Female sexual liberation destroyed society and marriage. It ain't worth it anymore.
Ooh.
The way you put the phone down.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Did female sexual liberation
It was better for men.
destroy marriage?
It was better for men.
Did the liberation movement destroy marriage, do you think?
Destroy marriage.
Did the female liberation movement destroy relationships? Just forget marriage, just male to female relationships. Did it destroy it, do you think?
Did it destroy? Can you ask it one more time? I'm still.
Did female sexual liberation, did it destroy the family structure and the relationship structure between men and women? When women, I can fuck Tyrone, Chad, and Jake, and Daquan, and whoever. Did that now destroy the fact that the traditional
yes.
male and female?
I'm gonna say yes, but destroy for me is
you don't like the word destroy.
I don't like the destroy because
it is what it is.
No. For some women, like I said, some women are feeling empowered. They're feeling like, you know, I can choose now. But for those who still appreciate the traditional household, I can definitely see how it's created a bit of confusion and separation and, you know, divide.
Yeah, I feel like we need to just open our minds a little bit. It's so annoying. So, like, I agree that the liberation might have some kind of effect, but do people really want that? I know, like, men say that, oh, you know, they want this little baby version that they can. And that baby version is gonna open her eyes one day and
idealistically
and go outside. I don't know. I feel like we need to be a bit more realistic with that.
Idealistically, do you not think it's good for children? Sorry. Do you not think it's good for children to grow up in that kind of environment? A stable male, female environment for children to grow up in. Like normal, that's my mommy, that's my daddy. Cool. Do you not think that's that's the best ideal situation for a child to grow up in?
If there's genuine love in a relationship, then yeah. And also,
if it's a genuine love and they can see the love.
I question the significance of having lost my virginity personally. Like,
that's the bit I'm stuck on.
So when I'm thinking about the question you're asking, what do, because a lot of
because idealistically, once you have at least 5 bodies on you, right? At least you have 5 bodies. You are less likely to have a happy marriage and a long-lasting marriage. Statistics say after 5 bodies, it's the ideal situation for men and women is to marry each other virgins. Is to marry each other virgins. Ideal situation. After 5 bodies, it starts to go down. Ooh, hello. It starts to go down, right? 10 bodies, 20 bodies. Shay, who are you comparing your husband to now? Do you know what I mean? Like, who's your husband? You married him, but who are you comparing him to?